Money gets funded. Money gets trickled down to programs. Absolutely. I would be a liar if I said not. However, the level of salaries given to case managers, social workers, advocates, frontline staff, administrators, is nothing in comparison to the middle executive leadership, right? And so the allocations of funding it's lopsided. It's so lopsided. And so you have a group of people who are really out of touch with what's going on baseline level, who aren't even considering what's going on. Yeah, they're getting their reports, they're getting their executive reports monthly, they're getting their statistics monthly, but it's on the backs of the workers. And it's time for that to change. So when I read that, I'm like, that is just a whole other highlight of what's been going on in almost every nonprofit or that fundraises for programs.
What do you think, Patricia?
All right, so when it comes, it reminds me of Black Lives Matter program funding. I had a friend of mine in Nigeria because I had done an article on Black Lives Matter. And he had me watch this video, which was a 12-minute video that showed who actually funded Black Lives Matter, which was not a black person at all, but a very, very wealthy man. And after looking at the video, there is a mindset. One person takes it and says, Black Lives Matter isn't being funded by such and such a person, and they will spend an hour worth of live stream to do that. When I looked at it, I said, I wonder, will he fund me? Maybe I should get somebody to fund me, and I can do my own thing and run it how I want to. Yeah, Black Lives Matter is doing A, B, and C, but I can do something and I can do it the right way then. And that's another mindset. Now,
thank you for having that same mindset, because I was saying, you know what, if anybody has a problem with it, all right, because I was also reading it, they were trying to make points, but it was a lot of catty stuff. I don't like the little jabs and everything. Just say what you got to say. Be direct with it. For me,
there's a hidden. Hold on, let me interject, because what's happening? What that literally is saying is that there's a market to continue to perpetuate the cycles that breed a mindset that is not about advancements.
But you can do what they do and do it the right way. See, those people who are branching it the wrong way, they got their behinds up at 5 a.m. Mm-hmm. They put their proposals together and they reached out for their contacts. They're working around the clock. We're just there looking at them and then talking about why and the reasons why they do it. They may have underground reasons that are negative. So why don't you get up?
Patricia, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you a real life example.
That's what we have to do.
But when you realize hold on, let me explain. Let me tell you something. So I have a CFO. She works in banking for Bank of America for so many years, because I have a nonprofit, right? Now he's the community engagement liaison. So same principle. I want to be the change that I want to see in the world. I'm going to put my money where I'm going to put my equity, my sweat equity, blood, sweat, and tears. Been at it for a long time. So CFO is like, all right, we're going to start, we're going to start looking for all of this funding, right? So what we did was, I told her, we found a stream of revenue, right? Federal stream of revenue that came in. So I said, nope, that's already allocated, because I've worked in the system long enough that I know we can't tap into that. That's already been allocated through this channel. And she's like, no. So she reverse engineered it. Brilliant mind. This woman is brilliant, okay? And she reverse engineered it, and she went all the way back and then found out exactly with a lobbyist who was funding that particular program, okay? And then her morale just leaked out of her, because she realized, damn, you're right. Now, I'm not saying that if you don't have a will, there's not a way, right? I'm not saying that if you don't make good connections and if you don't do the hustle and do the politics, that there's not an opportunity. What I'm saying is it's unbalanced, and it has been that way for far too long. And until we become more educated in it, right, then we're not going to be the ones on the top tier of those lobbyists supporting those programs. We're not even going to be able to become in alignment. We're not going to be able to make those partnerships, because those top level leaderships, right, they don't speak the language, right? They speak statistics, they speak whatever they learned in books, and at the end of the day, they speak dollars, right? So they're not listening to the voices of those who are affected the most That's my point, right? Because it's become a business, and as we know with business, it's about the money, right? Always, and nonprofit is business. It's just
and knowing that we have to meet the standard. We can't just look at it and say, oh, well, this is why. Okay, if they speak statistics, get out of our feelings and learn to speak statistics. If it's a business to them, get out your feelings. Don't worry about the black and white part and learn how to speak business. They're not folding. They never are going to fold to where we're at, and because they're not you. Other people are not us. So they're not going to come and wear your skin and think and feel the way you do. We have to, kind of generationally grow up quick in the mind and just get it done and quit singing, these roots songs all the time. That's for history, and that's for us to have a foundation to build upon, because our people will really, it's a miracle. We're miracles to be able to come from all the way over there and still be a visible DNA in its form, its origination kind of look like. I mean, if I didn't really open up my mouth and start talking, you wouldn't know if I was from Nigeria or Cameroon. That's how thick and strong. 400 years ago. Okay, I could be in the sticks over in Ghana right now and would still look like that girl. And that made it all the way here to America on boats, on through chains and everything, still looking like it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things in specimen ingredients, liquids, things cannot make it all the way through years like that and still look like what it is.
Jimmy, absolutely.
You understand? So we have to.
You hit the nail right on the head, because what I was gonna say was, like, you can go ahead and say that you're upset about Felicia, you're upset about what happened with Bill. You can say that you're upset about these people, so-called quote unquote hustling, and we're gonna let everyone go, because I know you gotta go do some downtime and then get ready for your show. Make sure y'all check out Patricia2Wavy. She's gonna do a Wheel of Fortune show coming up at 12 o'clock today and every Tuesday. But I just gotta say this: if something bothers you, you gotta let more than your thumbs do the work. Shout out to Rock Kitty one time for the one time. She's starting her Battle of Baddies again, so make sure you go to her live to check that and check out her pages for that. But at the end of the day, let more than your mouth, let more than your fingers, let your action actually speak. Let your actions get to work. If you mad that people are perpetuating a certain thing and taking money and not moving it the right way, don't sit there and bang on your chest. Step up and do something. If you're mad that somebody isn't back victims as much, okay, and you feel like they should be helping more and they shouldn't be running their mouth, stop running your Twitter fingers and get up and actually do something. Because if you want to run your mouth and then you're not a part of any organization, or it's not starting an organization, like Patricia just said, all right, then you are not helping to make people better in the world. And if you're not making people better in the world, then you're not being a better person than you were yesterday, today, and you're not going to be a better person tomorrow than you are today. Get up off your behind and wake up. I'm Navi Promo. That's Imia B. This is Patricia2Wavy. This is the Wake Up Call on the Tag Dap. We love you. We appreciate you. Get up and wake up. Let's go. Thank you, Patricia.
Thank you, man.